What's up, you guys? UFO Proof here. Well, I got a little bit of a late start today. I usually like to try to start around noon exactly, but sometimes even earlier, sometimes like 11. But uh, I got caught up doing some other crap, so we got that taken care of. So now we are good to go. If you want to come and join our Google Hangouts and our discussion, hopefully you'll be able to. I'm going to post a link next to my name, UFO Proof, in the comment section on YouTube. And hopefully that link will take you to the Google Hangouts that we're in fact having right now, and you'll be able to join. Had a lot of issues with Google Hangouts lately, and people aren't able to join for some reason, and they have to go through the app, and just a bunch of stupid crap, man. So this is YouTube today, man. So this is what it's come down to. But let me go ahead and post the link up here for anyone who wants to. This is just the channel URL, so I'm hoping it will work, because the link that they provide itself doesn't work. It changes for some reason, so stupid. But I figured we would go and continue our quest to find different undiscovered places in ancient Egypt using Google Earth. I know there's many structures and stuff that I have personally that I think are very interesting, and anything on them, you know. What up, Sean? What's going on, buddy? I'm at work. Yeah. Oh, you suck, dude. What up, Leroy Jenkins? How you doing, brother? Sean was going to help us out with today's episode. Well, because this is actually a continuation of an episode that we just did a couple days ago, and we were hoping to get completed. Unfortunately, Sean had to work early in the morning, and I wasn't able to. I didn't get home until like 10 o'clock at night, man. So that kind of sucked. I always want to play too, but I'm at stupid work. Yeah, right. So that kind of sucks. You know, because I want to make sure I get it on. Okay, so Sean's getting off at 7. What time is that? My time, Sean. Second. Because I have no idea what time it is at his place right now. Like, what time is it at where you're at right now, Sean? Nice delay. That's another thing that sucks about YouTube and Google Hangouts, is this fucking terrible delay, dude. Well, you know, depending on what time it is, when at 7 o'clock in Pennsylvania or wherever the hell Sean is, could easily do another one. What's with Sergeant? Why isn't he around anymore? What did I miss? Are you serious, Leroy Jenkins? You totally missed that shit, dude. You missed me going off on his ass. Because he's a little fucking chode. Sergeant Shill, he fucking he started his own channel, which is, you know, more power to him. You know, I always, you know, I encourage everybody to do it. 8:25 London time. Thank you, Nikki Dungeons. I'm not sure why that matters, but that's fine. Thank you. Hey, what up, Sean?
What's up, bro?
How you doing, buddy? Are you working right now?
Yeah, I'm at work, but I just got on break.
Just got on break?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, cool.
Get some lunch, hop on and say what's up. That link worked, by the way. All I had to do is, it took me to YouTube, then to my email, and made me log in, and then it opened up Hangouts directly like it should.
Oh, sweet. Okay, well, hopefully everyone else will realize that this link works, and hopefully it'll work for tonight when we do the same thing. So, well, what do you want to do, Sean? Do you want to hold up, and I could do this episode? We can do this tonight when you get off, and we can go through ancient Egyptian shit. You want to just do that?
4 hours or 3.5 hours. So.
Oh, okay, cool. So that's what time is it here? It's 1 o'clock, or no, it's 12:30 here. So what, 3.5 hours? It's 1:30, 2:30, 3:30. So 4 o'clock my time. Yeah, you want to just do? We can just do that, because I mean, like, yeah, 4 o'clock my. You know, I've never done a live at around 4 o'clock my time. so we could see how many people actually come on and stuff. So let's you want to just do that?
Yeah, that'd be great, man.
All right, cool. So we're gonna save our episode. What's up?
We'll take a trip around the world.
Around the world, dude. Pull Indiana Jones, man. We got to get a red line we can draw on. Oh yeah, just use that line on fucking on Google Earth, you know.
Yeah,
like you know, that shit'll be funny, dude. What up, Gyro? Okay, so oh yeah, man. Yeah, well, because that's a good idea for a show, man, and I really want to do it. But since you know, you were a part of it from the beginning, I want to make sure I keep you in the loop on the episode, man. So I guess today what we'll do now is just bullshit about whatever, you know. Like he's pissed. Oh, what's Kyle Sergeant shit comes across like he's pissed off. Yeah, he might be. I'm not sure why though. Oh, we just lost Sean, but I'm sure he'll either pop back on or finish his fucking lunch and just see us tonight. Either which way. So that's what we're gonna do. So until then, I guess today's episode, we'll just do we're just gonna bullshit about whatever, and then I'm gonna save this episode for tonight when Sean gets off, because I kind of like someone else to be a part of it, you know. What up, Arthur? All right. There's so much about Egypt I know about, and I'd love to share as well. Matthew Turner, sure, man, absolutely. Many connections to the Masons and their Egyptian tie. I'm sure Sean will fucking love you for that one. Matthew Turner, if you want to come back, we will be having the show on these new sites that have been discovered using Google Earth. And if you want to come back and share your thoughts on, you know, I guess Masons in Egypt, which I guess there does have a lot to do with each other, although this is not a conspiracy website, even though we are UFO proof. You know, we debunk you know, bullshit, and you know, if you start going into the fucking whole Illuminati and shit, you're gonna lose me. You know. But the Freemasons, well, I know for a fact that they exist. There's a fucking club right down the street, so Freemasons are everywhere. But yeah, but if you want to come back and tell us your thoughts on you know, your stuff on what you know about ancient Egypt, please do, man. We'd love to hear it. Okay, so what were they saying? Oh yeah, so about Sergeant Shill, for anyone who missed it, normally when someone's on my channel, if they want like if they want me to like promote their channel or do something like that, you know, they'll come to me and they'll ask me, and they'll be like, hey man, can you give me a shout out? Can you do this, do that, or whatever? And as most of you guys know, I do it all the time. You know, I give everybody shout outs and I push everybody else's channel. I'll even go and collaborate with people and go on their channels and do stuff. And, you know, it's very common for me to do that. You know, I do it all the time for everybody. Using our Google Hangouts, when you come and you join one of my Google Hangouts, the Google Hangout stays open. So you can just sit and always skip back on it and sit and chit chat with everybody. Well, Shill was, using my Google Hangouts to go and promote his channel to everybody instead of coming through me, that's a total no-no in the YouTube world, man. That's just something you just don't do on YouTube. It's an etiquette thing, you know. It's bad etiquette. It's not morally wrong, but it's bad etiquette, and you're just not supposed to do it. And then his total fucking denial of it was really annoying as hell and pissing me off, because if you go to his channel, everyone who's on his channel are fucking proofers, are people who are from my channel. So, you know, I don't know how he says, oh, well, you know, I didn't tell anybody, I wasn't passing that information, you know, through your Hangouts and stuff. It's like, how did everybody know, dude? You know, I'm like, Do they just assume? They just guess? They just go over to your shitty non-existent channel beforehand and just assume that you were doing this? No, it's because he fucking went and told them, dude, you know? And it's like, hey, I got no problem with you promoting your fucking channel. If you want to promote your channel, you can come in and ask me or Alex or Snooch or whatever, and we'll get your shit promoted as long as it's fucking legitimate, as long as you're not a fucking stupid ass flat earther or fucking Nibiru dumbass, you know? We'll promote your shit, you know. But yeah, I can't wait to explore the globe with UFO proof and friends. Exactly. Here, lots of circling and important people in government's snippet videos saying UFOs heading toward the earth. What the fuck? Can you set this straight? And all shills and NS. I'm not sure what you mean. I've heard some of that stuff, but it's only conspiracy till we blow the lid off the lies. You know, well, I mean, I guess that's true if you do. Bobby Cash is saying conspiracies happen. Oh, come on, Kyle. Oh, yeah, of course conspiracies happen. You guys know how I fucking, you know, oh, maybe you guys don't. I know Sean knows how I feel about JFK and shit like that. You know, he knows a fucking, you know, he's giving me a hard time. And these shills and BS. Oh, yeah, you know, no. Listen, what I'm saying is that conspiracies are definitely, there are some conspiracies, okay? There's, you know, conspiracy when it comes to fucking full knowledge to UFOs, like the government. Like I said, I don't believe the government knows much more than any of us know, you know? But they still probably have a little bit more information than we do when it comes to UFOs. So there's conspiracy there. There's conspiracy, obviously, when it comes to the assassination of JFK. There are obvious conspiracies out there that do fucking exist, you know? But then there are conspiracies that are completely made up and it's completely fake. Someone had made up a fucking story to push their fucking agenda or push their belief, and they spread the story around and people attached to it. And now all of a sudden, you know, you got fucking crazy ass made up conspiracy theories that have no evidence supporting them, no nothing except some dude's story on Reddit or something, you know? So, you know, we got to be really careful with what we say is a legitimate conspiracy theory and one that's not. And I know that's going to be a difficult line to try to walk on, you know, like to try to balance between the two. But it's important that you do, because if you don't, you're not going to be taken seriously for anything you say, you know? So you can sit there and say all the conspiracy theories you want, but if you don't have actual evidence, not innuendo, not fabricated evidence, but actual evidence showing this, you know, then people are going to look at you like you're a tinfoil hat wearing psycho, you know? And that's the last thing we want on UFO Proof, is for people to come at it and look at us like we're crazy, you know? And so that's why it's important that we do the way we do it, you know? Every other channel can do it their way. They want to look crazy. They don't care. More power to them, you know? But it's fucking, it's important that over here that we aren't considered crazy, that we are considered a legitimate source, you know? And that when people know when they come on here that they're going to get the truth and nothing else. They're not going to get any bullshit. They're not going to get any made up, you know, fucking nonsense, dude. You know, that when they come here, they're going to get the truth, and that's it. And that's why it's important that we do it the way that we do it over here, you know? So, you know, as for, you know, conspiracies, like I said, I am not a conspiracy theorist, although there are a couple conspiracies I believe in, but you know, and at the same time, I don't shut the conspiracy theorists down. You know, look at Sean. Sean is a great friend to this channel. You know, he comes on here all the time. We do tons of videos together, shit like that. We even had our own little fucking, you know, individual nights and shit where we got to argue about fucking our different political points of view and shit like that, you know. So, and Sean is completely opposite of me. And he believes in all kinds of crazy conspiracy theories and stuff like that. Now, I don't just shut him down and say, you can't even come on the channel, you know, just don't even come on the channel. We don't want to hear any of that shit. I don't even do that. You know, I welcome him on and say, come on, you know, I gotta tell him how I feel about it. I say, I think you're crazy, you know, but you know, he thinks I'm crazy for the shit that I believe in. So, you know, but yeah, so I don't try to push it away. I'm just saying we have to be real careful about, you know, like Sean is a perfect example. Sean is like, he's considered the crazy guy on our channel, yet in the conspiracy world, he would be considered really smart and like level-headed, you know, because there's a lot of stuff he won't believe, you know, he won't fall for. Doing good, Rob. How you doing, buddy? Although he has theory on conspiracies, people in the UK, Princess Diana was already dead before she got in the car. Yeah, see, shit like that is, you know, I mean, like, really? I mean, there's fucking video evidence of her being alive in the car, you know, driving down the road, running from these reporters. So, you know, although he has a theory on conspiracies. Correct. I do. I have a theory on conspiracies. I'll drink the purple Kool-Aid first, bro. You can keep it all to yourself, man. But yeah, but that's all, you know. So I'm not trying to shut anyone down from there, you know, because there are conspiracies. There are obviously conspiracies out there, you know, but I just think they're a lot different than what most people on the internet perceive them as today, you know. Like, you know, like I believe that there's a sort of Illuminati. I believe there is, but I don't believe that these people realize that they are in the Illuminati. You get it? These rich industrialist fucking, you know, military industrial complex fucking K Street fucking lobbyists and shit. These fucking people are like what make up the so-called Illuminati, but they don't realize it. That's not like they have a secret meeting where they're all having these fucking sex orgies and sacrificing babies to Satan. I just don't see that, you know, but I do see them trying to control and manipulate the world's stock market and our funds and shit like that. And, you know, starting wars and overthrowing, democracies and shit like that, dude. I see that being true, but not the crazy, we're going to go eat a baby and howl at the moon fucking conspiracy theories. You get it? So that's all it is, man. They say her injuries were post-mortem, you know. They say, but not any coroner says that, you know. I'd love to participate in your panel for a deep discussion. We'd love to talk about what is my truths. Oh yeah, see, I like the way he put that. Notice how he put that. He said my truths, you know. So it's what he understands to be true, you know. Direct and indirect Illuminati. See, there you go. Something like that. It's like a direct and indirect, you know, kind of deal. Gyro, Bigfoot. Yeah. You know, I used to be a huge fan of Bigfoot, man. There's a lot of ruthless people out there, man. Yeah, I know, Rob. I don't understand what's the point of that. For the whole Satan worshiping baby eaters. You see, you know, if that's what you think, man, you know, you're getting manipulated into believing something that's not accurate. It's not true. And that's one of the issues with that. You know, I feel sorry for so many people who actually fall for these, you know, fake stories and fake, you know, just because it's cool, it's interesting, or if it fits into your narrative, into your agenda or whatever. Everything. Oh yeah, yeah, it's true. You know, it's like, I don't know. You know, when you got motherfuckers going around saying like Sandy Hook was a hoax and shit, that's you fucking, you know, you've lost me on that, dude. And it's like, dude, you're lost your damn mind, man. Forest services fighting the huts. They are finding wood teepees and structures in the woods. Wood teepees. That's interesting. Maybe a bad business derision. What's that? I'm not sure what you're trying to say, Bobby Cash. It's geopolitics for the most part. Yeah. What up, Gas Mask? How you doing, buddy? You know, like geopolitics is the Illuminati. You know, like that. Anyone who's gonna be a part of that would be a part of fucking like the Illuminati. You know, I just don't think that these people realize that they're a part of it. You know, some of them might. You know, like the goddamn Saudi Arabians fucking with the stupid glowing orb. They might realize they're part of it, you know, doing their crazy ass rituals like that. After they touched that fucking golden orb, they probably went and beheaded some fucking female they caught driving or something, you know, but possible Bigfoot huts. Oh, no shit, dude. See, that's kind of cool, man. Like I said, you know, I used to believe in Bigfoot. However, as I got older and I searched for more evidence, the less and less evidence was available, and the less credible all the evidence that was available was becoming, until basically it was just fucking ridiculously fake as hell, man. What up, Smooth Virus? How we doing, buddy? Illuminati is a multi-level, compartmentalized. Yeah, you know, I mean, but I don't even think they know it, you know. You know, I'm not even sure they know that they're part of it. Our beliefs become our truths become our material reality. Fucking very true, very well put too. You know, and that's absolutely right, man. Too busy here. Ooh. All right. What's up, Smooth? Are you hopping on here? What? Are you at lunch? This link should work, dude. It worked for Sean, so hopefully it'll work for anybody else who wants to come and join. We're going to be doing a special show today at around 4 o'clock my time, you know, maybe 4, 5 or whatever. Give Sean a chance to fucking get home and get settled in and everything. Are you still at the office? All right, just letting you know, Smooth. We're going to be doing a special show today around that time, around, you know, 4 or 5 o'clock my time. So if you want to come and be a part of that, I've never done a show around that time, so I have no idea what the viewership is like. You know, if anyone will be watching or whatever. So we'll go ahead and just take a shot in dark and see, you know, what happens, man. Hey, what time was it locally when you recorded that UFO at the Texaco? It was it had to be around 5:30, 6 o'clock, something around there, or between 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock, maybe. You can come on then, sweet dude. What up, Forerunner? How you doing, buddy? Forerunner says, I have no life, so I'll be on. Sweet.
I'll be on too, because I have no life.
Yeah. Yeah, but we're going to do some interesting stuff, man, with your fucking no lives, you know?
Pretty
you know what, that's the
excited.
thing. I have a life, and I prefer doing this stuff, man. I think it's fucking fun. I think it's very entertaining, and I'll turn other stuff down in my everyday life just to be able to do this stuff, because I think it's fucking fun as hell, man.
Did you check your Facebook today?
No, thank you. Checking. If it wasn't for Sean, I would never check my Facebook.
I like to tag you in all kinds of cool random shit.
He does too, man. But a lot of times he'll have some really cool stuff up there too, man. You know, I've done a couple videos on some
pretty interesting.
Let's see here. Okay, so checking out Facebook, see what Sean is tagging in now.
I don't think it's any insane, crazy stuff. I think it's cool stuff.
No, I've seen everything that you tagged me, and I think, oh wait, no, this is November 28th. Was the last thing I didn't see.
I tagged you today on something from the Smithsonian channel.
I love that channel, dude. Oh, I like how you tag me in the net neutrality is bogus. Coming from some dude on his couch. Let's see here. No, dude, I'm not seeing anything from you today, man. What are you talking about?
It should be today. Ancient, one of the ancient origin channels or whatever, and they shared a Smithsonian thing about somebody found something on the Tower of Babylon.
Oh, really? Oh, dude, I love that stuff too, man. Just reach. I got
Nebuchadnezzar
this.
II.
Did the ancient Egyptians reach the Americas? There is some surprising, strange, and controversial evidence suggesting they may have been here thousands of years before Columbus made his famous voyage. That's the only thing I got for that's another cool thing.
I'll have to check. I'll have to check my Facebook to see if it tagged you. But
yeah,
they found a that has pictures of the Tower of Babylon.
Yep. I see it right here. It's actually down below. That's weird that it didn't pop up like that though. It says the Tower of Babel has been seen as a symbol for so long. It's incredible to think the biblical icon could once have been a real building. See this episode of Secrets and More with a mini marathon of ancient history documentaries begins today at 2 p.m. Ooh, damn it. I want to see that, dude. I'm going to have to watch that shit. All right, so let's check this out, you guys, what Sean sent me. This looks pretty cool, man, because, I love that stuff on the Tower of Babel. I think it's very, very interesting. All right, so hopefully, there we go. Yeah, you guys see it. Okay.
The Tower of Babel, the subject of one of the strangest stories in the Bible.
This narrator sounds like a dick.
On truth.
I thought as a kid this was folklore or legend. And then a lot of people still think of it in biblical terms as some kind of legend, but they don't really know that it actually existed. I'm really at the place where the tower stood.
Oh, how does he know that?
The remains of the legendary city of Babylon in modern-day Iraq have revealed many secrets. The greatest of all was the discovery of a vast structure that ancient records suggest was the Tower of Babel. Ancient texts have allowed experts to imagine what the building might have looked like.
Like a ziggurat.
But now, astounding new evidence has emerged. Inscribed on the surface of a privately owned tablet is an image that sensationally reveals exactly what the Tower of Babel looked like.
This is a very strong piece of evidence that the Tower of Babel story in the Bible was inspired by this real building.
This remarkable tablet, which has never been filmed before, dates to the 6th century BC.
Wow.
It was discovered in Babylon over a century ago. Unbelievably, no one realized how important it was until Professor Andrew George, an expert in ancient texts, brought its fake carvings back to life.
At the top here, this part, there is a relief depicting a stepped tower, and here a figure of a human being carrying a staff with a conical hat on. Below that relief is text which has been chiseled into the monument, and the label is easily read. It reads Atem Enki, Zikkurat Babylon, and that means the Zikkurat or temple tower of the city of Babylon.
This tablet provides the first ever image of the real Tower of Babel. It confirms the building was a Mesopotamian stepped tower and illustrates the 7 tiers of the ancient megastructure. Significantly, it also clearly identifies the man behind it, Mesopotamia's most famous ruler, King Nebuchadnezzar.
Yeah.
Building and its builder on the same relief.
But while the images are extraordinary, the tablet's ancient text also reveals a detailed account of the tower's construction, and more importantly, how Nebuchadnezzar went about building it.
It reads from the upper sea, which is the Mediterranean, to the lower sea, and that's the Persian Gulf. The far-flung lands and teeming people of the habitations I mobilized in order to construct this building of the Ziggurat of Babylon.
Incredibly, this ancient account is identical to the biblical story of how the Tower of Babel was constructed. For scholars, the tablet offers further proof that the Tower of Babel wasn't just a work of fiction. It was an actual building from antiquity.
All right. Oh, yeah, that's super interesting. Hopefully you guys were able to hear that. I don't fucking know if you guys are even able to hear that. Yeah, but okay, so now this is one thing I find weird, for everyone watching, that it is the that they're claiming that this was we could hear it. Excellent, good. All right, so they're claiming that that building was built by King Nebuchadnezzar. Yes, he is the most famous of the Sumerian kings. All right. However, the Bible clearly states that the Tower of Babel was built by Nimrod, not by Nebuchadnezzar. So
I wonder if it's a second tower.
What's up?
I wonder if it's a second tower as to pay respect to the original tower.
You know, I'm leaning more towards that than them saying that that was the discovery of the actual tower. For me to say that they are discovered the actual Tower of Babylon, it would have to be linked to Nimrod, who was the mighty hunter back then, who fucking brought all of mankind together, and they all spoke one language, and there was nothing they couldn't do. In fact, they built a building so tall that it could reach the heavens in order to keep the human species alive. Should God ever decide to flood the entire planet again, that they would make a building so high that they couldn't be reached by the flood waters. And this is what that's what it was all about then. And for them to say that it's Nebuchadnezzar, you know, it's got to be like you're saying, like they're paying homage to it. Yeah.
Isn't Nebuchadnezzar the son of Nimrod?
What's up?
Isn't Nebuchadnezzar the son of Nimrod or a descendant?
Yeah, he's a descendant of Nimrod.
By how many ages? If I was at home, I would look it up, but I don't have a computer.
Yeah. God, I forget. Trying to remember. I think he would have been like his great grandson or something like that, something close to that, dude. Let me see. We're gonna find out right now, dude. Was Nebuchadnezzar related to King Nimrod? Question mark.
Nimrod's sons are Hador and Magur.
All right, yeah. So that's what I thought. There wasn't his sons, but his they are descendants. But I gotta try to find the let's see here. I'm seeing something right here. It's saying, oh wait, I don't know. It's just, I'm not sure what this is. I'd have to look into it, but it seems like bullshit. It says, my latest book is entitled King Nebuchadnezzar, the first biblical werewolf. The story concerning King Nebuchadnezzar is not new or make believe. Never mind. Babylon the Great was founded by Nimrod, the son of Cush, the son of Ham, the son of Noah. Correct. Yeah, so I mean he's a descendant of Nimrod, but yeah, like he's a far away descendant, you know. It's like great grandson or something, you know. He's like 6 or 7 generations away from Nimrod or more.
It's enough time for the original tower to fall and to be rebuilt, right?
Well, you gotta remember, at this time, you know, along with Nimrod and everybody else at this time, they all lived thousands of years. Like Noah and all his sons and everybody, they all lived fucking like 1,000 years, like minimum. In fact, I think when it comes to the biblical lives, the shortest life during those times was Enoch, who lived 365 years. But he never died. Technically, he's still alive.
Well, yeah, he was taken by God. He didn't die.
Yeah, he walked with God. He never died. When everyone else, they clearly stay in the Bible. They grew up, got married, had this many kids for this many years, and then they died. And it says then they died. But he grew up, had kids for this many years, and then he walked with God. And he was translated and walked with God. So he never actually died. Technically, Enoch would still be alive today.
Technically, he was abducted by aliens.
He was abducted, correct. Technically, he was abducted by aliens. That's what I'm leaning towards. But yeah, Sean, don't you think that's weird that they're going off on the Smithsonian Channel saying that this is direct evidence proving the Tower of Babel was real and that it was constructed by King Nebuchadnezzar II? I mean, it's clear in the Bible states that Nimrod built the Tower of Babel. Why are they confusing the two?
Maybe it's not actually the Tower of Babylon, but it is a tower in Babylon.
That more likely than not, that's probably what it is. That it's not the Tower of Babel.
Like, look, we can still build. Look, we still know how to do some stuff. Look at our power. Look at our might. Look at this big ass building we built.
Yeah, I'm gonna check those comments. Rob Cross said he didn't hear. Rob Cass said he didn't hear shit. Rob saying X may be one and the same person. No, they're definitely two different people, man. In fact, Sean, didn't they say that it was King Nebuchadnezzar II?
Yeah, that was Nebuchadnezzar too.
Yeah, so it wasn't even the original Nebuchadnezzar. So this is even further away from Nimrod than we thought before. So there's no way that Nebuchadnezzar II built the Tower of Babel. Nimrod built the Tower of Babel, and for them to say any different, I think it just shows a lack of appreciation of historical references made from the Bible. And not that you guys know me, I'm not religious by any means. I think religion is healthy for people. It's just not for me. But I like the Bible used as a historical reference, not as a moral guide for living a good and wholesome life, but for historical references. And historically, Nimrod built the Tower of Babel, not Nebuchadnezzar. And you would think that any archaeologist or any scholar is going to realize this and not claim that tablet showed the construction of the Tower of Babel.
It's kind of like the same thing as saying Khufu built the pyramids.
Kind of, yeah. And it's just,
Or that what's his name built the Sphinx.
Yeah, who do they say built the Sphinx? Not Khafre.
I think it's Khufu. And then the one guy had the dream stela and uncovered it.
Yeah, was it Tutmos?
Tutmosis.
Yeah, but he uncovered the Sphinx, but he did not construct the Sphinx. The Sphinx was already there, construction for thousands of years before his time. And which I think is so interesting that it was already covered up to its neck in sand. Again, and when we rediscovered it, it was covered up to its neck with sand again. So it just shows you how long these epochs last, and that there was a whole epoch prior to Tutmosis and shit like that. Like, that shit was ancient in his time. It was already ancient, I don't know, man. I think it's
what's the guy that discovered Babylon and Sodom and Gomorrah? Is it Ron White or Ron Wyatt?
Yeah, something like that. No, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, who he claims that he discovered these places. However, the evidence that he shows is really compelling. At least for Sodom and Gomorrah. The
Well,
evidence that he shows there,
Noah's base camp, or not Noah,
yeah,
Moses, the Moses trail.
it what?
He found the camp of the Jews after they escaped from Egypt.
Yeah, through the desert for 40 years and stuff. Yeah,
Chariot.
the Sodom and Gomorrah, the cities that they said it was found, that that he claimed that he discovered where the sites actually were. Okay, one, there are two cities right next to each other. All right, so that's your first clue. Second, they were right next to the Dead Sea, which is your second clue. Third, these cities that he found, they were apparently something happened because speckled throughout the city in the stones and stuff are what looks like raindrops, giant raindrops.
Vitrification.
They're like full of nuggets, full of sulfur. And in the Bible, it's claimed that God rained sulfur and brimstone upon the cities, destroying them. And it looks like there are just holes, and each one of these holes are balls of sulfur, and it looked like it rained down sulfur, destroying these fucking cities. So, I mean, that evidence alone is quite compelling.
The only thing that I am questioning of his discoveries is the actual Ark of the Covenant location.
I don't believe that. Yeah. Go ahead.
Don't think that it's I would say that's the least plausible, but I don't think it's impossible that he found it, just because he did find everything else claiming to be getting messages from God in the Bible.
Yeah.
But the Ark, both Arks are questionable, but I think he did find something where he thinks Noah's Ark is. I don't know if it's the actual Noah's Ark, but I think he did find Sodom and Gomorrah. And I think he did find
no. See, Noah's Ark. Listen, Noah's Ark is the ship that survived during the deluge.
Yeah, he thinks he found it in Turkey.
Oh yeah, up on Mount Ararat or whatever. I've seen that site.
Yeah.
There's no way that is a ship, dude. That is a natural formation. It looks like it has the same kind of boat-shaped design, but when you get up close and you see it, that is a natural formation. It's like a fissure in the side of the mountain, which is an extinct volcano. So
no, not that. Look up Ron Wyatt and then his discoveries, like after your show. Just see if you can find a short video on Ron Wyatt.
Oh no, I know what you're talking about. I've seen the videos.
Yeah.
Which one are you? What are you talking about then? If you're not talking about that same, because I'm talking about the Noah's Ark that he discovered on the side of Mount Ararat or whatever.
No. It looks like a plateau. You're thinking of the one that was encoded in ice. That was not Ron.
No, I'm not.
It's like resting, and then it looks like it disintegrated, and it possibly is a ship. It's something. I'm not saying it's nothing, but it's possibly something.
Let's check the comments here. What the fuck was that? Oh, is that you? I was like, what the fuck is that, dude? Angelica Daigle, hey, I have to run. Look forward to another live video. All right, Angelica, we'll see you later. Brenton Humphreys is saying he also claims to have located the Ark of the Covenant below Jerusalem. Correct. Although he doesn't actually show the Ark of the Covenant, he doesn't really show anything. He shows innuendo onto why the Ark would be where it's at, but it doesn't actually show the Ark. And you gotta assume, all right. And okay, so I'm gonna be racist here for just a minute. All right.
You can't say that. Don't say that.
I'm gonna be racist for a minute. Just listen, hear me out. All right. The Ark of the Covenant is the most important icon to Israel. All right. That is their direct link between them and God. All right. And for them to not know where the ark is. I'm just saying, you know, Jews keep pennies that they found in 3rd grade. All right. You're telling me that they lost their Ark of the Covenant? You know, I'm just saying they're too Jewy to not know where that at and to keep that golden covenant, you know, to keep that ark, man.
I think they know, but not everyone knows, and not mainstream knows. I would say if anybody knows, it'd be, for instance, Ron White. If he actually found it, Israel knows it's there, and they've already gone and recovered it, and now they just have it under lock and key, and they're just like, oh, we don't know where it's at. Because let's just play what if. What if it actually is what it says it is, and Israel is like, yeah, we can't tell people this is actually real.
I would think that they would, exactly like what you're saying, how they would say, well, we can't tell people about it. I don't think that I think it's always been real to them, and I think they've always known where it's at. But to keep it safe, you know, they sit there and claim that it's been lost through history, you know, but they've probably always known where it's at. I'm just saying, you know, these, you know, they're too Jewy, you know, they would definitely know where their precious fucking ark is, dude.
It's either in Ethiopia, in Israel where Ron Wyatt found it, or in Israel under protection of Israeli armed forces, whatever.
Yeah, what if they never lost it? Like, I think maybe it would go to like the top priests of Israel and stuff, you know, like.
Well, that's who they think the Ethiopians are. The Ethiopians are one of the tribes of Israel that escaped Israel during the invasion of the Muslims, and they took their sacred artifacts with them. And now it's like, oh, we don't know where it's at, but they've always known.
Yeah, but like that church that they keep it, or they claim that the Ark of the Covenant is in. I mean, do you think that the Ark is actually there?
Hard to say. I know a lot of those guys go blind though.
That's true. You know, they fucking the people who do protect it, like 3 of them have went blind, and they're like people who protect the so-called Ark of the Covenant, you know, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They never leave. And like
I know you have to be part of a special family. You have to be part of a special family to even go near the ark, or you like burst into flames.
Perhaps the
like, I forget what they're called. The Levites? Are they the Levites?
Oh,
there's a certain sect of Jews who can only touch and move the ark, and I think they're the Levites. I can't remember. But in the Bible pictures, they always have the armor chest plate with the jewels in it.
Yeah, the ark itself would what's his name? Says it's in Ethiopia. Yeah, Eric Von Daniken.
That guy that in the Bible that went to grab it and save it from falling, and he burst into flames.
Well, the people who could the Levi's or whatever, like Levi jeans is what it's how it's pronounced or whatever, like Levi's. They were the ones who could touch and move the ark or whatever. But yeah, if the ark was so powerful that just to come near it, it would fucking zap you and fucking blow you. Now this is really interesting because there was a school, a university that actually recreated the ark directly from the text in the Bible. So everything the Bible says, the dimensions and everything, they created it to the exact T, you know, and
generates electricity.
It created such a huge electrical charge that it was zapping the fuck out of people. And the professor who constructed it ordered it to be destroyed, ordered it to be taken apart because it was simply too dangerous for the people in school and like the class and everything. People were getting zapped, and the charges were getting more powerful. Like, I guess, you know, when you
they
have
didn't make
gold,
it exact, but they made it as close as possible.
Yeah, I mean, as close as possible, you know, and so I mean, not 100% exact, but I mean, as close as possible.
Accurate. I think they had some financial issues with solid gold, so they gold plated it.
Yeah, they gold plated it. Correct.
Hey, I'll be back on later. You guys have a good chat.
All right, I'll see you. All right, we'll see you in a couple hours, buddy.
Goodbye.
All right, peace out, Sean. All right, Smooth Virus. Graham Hancock is who I was trying to think of. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. Not only is it Graham Hancock, but also Eric Von Daniken. talks about how Ethiopia contains the Ark of the Covenant. So does Graham Hancock. A couple other alternative researchers make the same statements. Not that it's he says it's an axiom. You know, it could be. You know, Scripture states it won't be seen until Jesus returns. The small pieces of wood said to be in the ark in Ethiopia looks too plain to be the true ark, in my opinion. What do you think that they are guarding underneath the dome of the rock? It has its own military. Yeah, it has its own military because it's a highly contested religious site. Nothing more. I mean, you know, the dome of the rock is just a place for, you know, Muslims to go and pray. It's also a holy place for Christians and for Jews. So it's a highly contested, you know, piece of property. So that's why. Also, yeah, and the scripture states it won't be seen until Jesus returns. Yeah, but that is the New Testament, though. And I mean, you know, we're talking Old Testament. So, you know, anything that's going to be in the New Testament, I'm not going to count, you know, because only the Old Testament is the only one I feel that you can use as historical references. You can't use the New Testament as historical references because there's too many bullshit, fucking obviously made up fake moral stories in it, you know, that just, you know, it just doesn't. The New Testament doesn't have the credibility that the Old Testament has. Jesus returns through the tabernacle of your own body, the ark. Well, I mean, I don't know about that, but the tabernacle is just a tent. It is a tent that they use to house the Ark of the Covenant. Yeah, it said it was made of wood and gold plated, the ark. Correct. I have an alien in the freezer in my garbage, but I don't allow anyone to see it. But you can send me money to keep it frozen. Right, Gas Mask? Excellent point. For anyone just tuning in, we were going to do our investigation into ancient sites that are discovered using Google Earth. We will be doing that tonight. I decided to postpone that episode until later tonight, until our friend Sean can join us, and we can do it together. So that will actually be in about 3 or 4 hours. That we'll be doing that episode. So anyone who's just joining us, we're just bullshitting right now. Right now, we're discussing the Ark of the Covenant and the Tabernacle and you know, the fucking Tower of Babel, and you know, Sean showed us a video, and so we kind of went off in that direction. So if anyone's wondering why we're discussing this shit, which has nothing to do with the name of the title of this episode, that is why. Bobby Cash is saying, I don't remember seeing your debunk on the Dome of the Rock hoax. You sure it wasn't taken down? Yeah, I did I did a debunk on it. If it was taken out, it might have been. I might have taken it down personally. I'm trying to remember, because there was one time where I had to remove like 60 plus videos from YouTube because I had gotten fucking 2 strikes. And one more strike would have caused my channel to be terminated. And so I was all freaked out. So I'm like, I got to get rid of any controversial video and stuff that has cussing or boobies in it. You know, for everyone who doesn't know, my channel used to have all kinds of titties and fucking, you know, drugs. And, you know, it was fucking awesome, dude. But we had to kind of change that, or they were going to fucking shut it the fuck down. So kind of sucked. And I ended up having to get rid of a bunch of videos. But yes, I did do a debunk on the Dome of the Rock UFOs. And in fact, what it was some film students and their professor. There's 4 film students and their professor decided to make this video, and they believed that if they had separate videos made, that they can convince people that these sightings were in fact real. And they set out to do that, and in fact, it did work. A lot of people believed it was real, and as soon as you said it wasn't real, another video would come out from a different angle, kind of supporting that it was real, and that kind of shut all the naysayers up. However, each video that came out, I was able to debunk, saying that this was fucking fake for this reason or for that. You know, one of the main ones I like one of the main UFO videos of the Dome of the Rock is you know, is it showing it coming down, getting all bright, flashing and shooting up as they all do. But this one, they faked it by using a picture. All right. They had a picture of the city, of the Dome of the Rock and everything. And then they animate the ball of light coming down, you know, over top with just the photograph of the city. And you can tell it's fake because none of the lights in the video twinkle. You know, they're all perfectly still, which doesn't happen in videography. When you're videotaping something, especially with a digital video camera, you get you know, shimmers from light sources, you know, and every time your camera moves, all the light sources, the lens flares will change and reposition. Even if it's just slightly, they all do, period. You know, and this one particular video, none of them changed. It's because the background is completely static. It's completely frozen in time. But people are too worried looking at the UFO to pay attention to the frozen background. But that's a good way of debunking videos, is, you know, looking for the frozen background, and on top is an animated image. It's captured on a security camera that looked totally real. Completely fake. Wasn't captured on a security camera. You know, that's completely fake, man. It was it was bullshit, dude. The whole thing was set up, dude, as fucking fake, man. So, you know, unless you went down there and got the security camera footage yourself, trust me, it's fake. Someone just claimed that it's from a security camera when it is in fact not, because the whole thing was fake. I seen a debunk on a debunked video, bro. Yeah, so what about it? It was definitely fake, dude. There's fucking out 100%, man. Have you thought of the Austroenses are possibly the Olmecs are related to them in a way? Related to who? Oh, are they related to the Olmecs in a way? I mean, maybe, you know, but I haven't really thought of it like that, you know. But I mean, it's possible, you know. They were seafarers that started in Taiwan and migrated east. Yeah, I'm not sure if they were related to the Olmecs though. You know, I never really considered it, but yeah, let me show this Dome of the Rock video so I can show you why it is in fact fake, you know. Hang on. All right. Oh, don't forget, I got 25 people watching. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, you guys. Give it the fucking thumbs up. I don't know how many trolls have got to it yet. But give me some thumbs up before the fucking trolls get to it. Let's see here. All right, let's see here.
There's a video this morning that some say maybe proof we're not alone. UFO in the
form of a bright light is seen descending over the dome of the rock in Jerusalem. And he was said to be taking over. Then suddenly the light shoots up the sky. Another video from
Okay, that's the video. I gotta try to find the actual video I'm talking about. I mean, that did show a clip of it, but so let's see here. Okay, let me back up. All right. So, okay. So let me check the comments real quick. All right. Kyle, have you seen the channel Ancient Architects? It's pretty interesting talking about almost every ancient site you also talk about. Yeah, as a matter of fact, they ripped off my fucking high-tech video. You know that? Yeah, dude. I mean, you know, which is, I think it's flattering, if anything. I don't think it's a bad thing at all or whatever, but my ancient high-tech video, you know, melting stone with sound and light, that video, they ripped off that whole fucking video and talked about how did they melt stone in ancient times by using lenses and shit like that. And I mean, like they ripped off my fucking theory, my video, like 100%. But hey, more power to them, dude. If it gets the message out there, who gives a shit, man? You know. But yeah, I have heard of them, dude. It's actually a pretty cool channel. Let's see here. Okay, so okay, I'm gonna share my screen with you guys. Okay, so you should see that now. Let's go back here. Okay, so we'll make that bigger now. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see, because I can't see your oh, you know what? Hang on. Got an idea. Let me pop out your chats. Okay, I'll throw it over on this screen while we play that. That way I can see your comments while we watch this video, right? Here we go, you guys. All right, so what is all writing on screen starting from here are from the post they were taken from, I see. Okay, so you see this right here? Now this, what they're doing is they're moving the camera, whether they're just filming an actual photograph or whether using it within the computer, they're just moving the shot around, the frame around, and going over this picture of the Dome of the Rock. But none of these lights twinkle, nothing moves. This picture is completely static except for the animated UFO. See? It's completely static. Now look right here. Okay, so this is another to give away. Do you guys see these lines right there? Do you guys know what those lines are from? That is from them filming a monitor. Yes, correct. No traffic moving either. No moving traffic either. Correct. See, this is your dead giveaway right here. These lines are from a monitor that cameras pick up on when they are filming a monitor. This is a 100% dead giveaway. This video is fucking fake. All of them are fake. All right. It's not real. The video is fake. It's a hoax fucking video, man. All of them. Correct, Smooth Virus. It's from a TV. Absolutely. A monitor. Whatever. It's fucking fake. See that? Completely fucking fake, dude. See, they're zooming in and out of a TV, of this picture on a TV or a computer monitor, and then filming the adding in the animated image over top of it. All of them are fake, man. Simple as that, dude. All right. So if one of them is fake, they're all fucking fake. The whole thing was made up. It was a fucking total hoax, dude. What up, Paul? How you doing, buddy? Doing good, brother? All right, so I'm gonna stop sharing here. All right, so just so you guys can see it, right? That is how you prove something is fake. Totally super fake, man. When he zooms in there, and that's where he fucked up. He zoomed in on TV monitor, and you can see the monitor lines. You can see the like the static lines or whatever. A lot of times, when cameras back in the day would film a computer, you'd see a big fucking bar that would float past the computer screen, like a big bunch of bars or whatever, It's the same thing, just on a smaller, skinny level. Rob Costa saying, well spotted, mate. Thank you, sir. Exactly. I nailed that one. 100% fake, And it sucks that, it was really cool, man. I thought it was a really cool video, and I would have liked for it to be true, but the fact is that someone was trying to fucking pull a fast one on everybody. And, for everyone who believes it, that you're getting laughed at. You're suckers, Don't fucking fall for their bullshit, dude. Because when you're able to bust them out and say, no, I fucking got you, that puts you above them, and, because they're trying to manipulate people into believing that this shit was real. And everyone who believed it was real is getting laughed at, I can explain your sighting from yesterday. Go for it, Smooth. What do you think? We're waiting for Smooth to explain my sighting yesterday. I had a kick-ass UFO sighting yesterday. Actually, I had two sightings yesterday. One of them was at a gas station. I just dropped my boy off where I stopped at the gas station to get some gas, and I saw this light coming out of coming off to under the corner of my eye, man. And I mean, it was fucking it was super, super bright, dude. Way, way brighter than any of the other surrounding stars, which there were only a couple stars. It could be the ISS. It went over your town starting at 5:17 p.m. your time yesterday. It was, in fact, not the ISS, because I did use the satellite AR, which is an excellent fucking app. And it will show you the ISS, and it'll show you every possible every visible or potentially visible satellite that's in the sky using augmented reality. And this thing, when it came, and so that's immediately what I thought it was. But I've seen the ISS multiple times. I've got plenty of video of it, it's almost always a lot brighter than this object was. But the main thing that really catched me on dude, check NASA's website. The thing is that it turned when it was flying. Like, you guys understand something? It was coming from one direction, and then it turned another direction, and that's what really caught me, man. So I don't believe it was the ISS. Now, I'm not saying that the ISS didn't appear around that time, but I mean, it very well could have. But this thing, the way it was flying, wasn't like a satellite or like the space station, because it turned, and that's what really gave it away as something odd, something unique, was that it changed direction. And in fact, even in the video, towards the end, you can see, well, actually, it's hard to make out in the video towards the end, but it actually changes direction again, because it starts going one way and then it goes off into another direction again. So it actually changes direction, I think maybe two times, but I got video of the ISS I got you. Yes, the ISS would not be turning. Correct. That's one of the things that what caught me. But I thought it could be something like, I thought it could be something like the ISS or another satellite, maybe possibly even one of the Iridiums, and that had like an extremely long flare up or something. So immediately, always fucking check your app. I got satellite AR on my phone, and you have no idea how fucking handy this application is, dude. What it does is uses augmented reality to show you what's up in the sky, any potentially visible objects. And as soon as I saw that it was fucking turning and changing direction, because it was going like this, and then it started coming at me. It's like, so it's moving across the sky this way, and then it starts coming at me, and that's when I started getting good shots of it, man. It looked like it changed direction twice. Correct, it's all if the bullshitters like to get the attention. That's probably one reason, and the money, the other, and a minority believe what they are saying true. So we're like, yeah, it looked exactly like the ISS did it in my video from last week. It did look very similar. In fact, that's what I thought it was at first. I just got this new here it is. I just got a new launcher for my phone, which is still a fucking pain in the ass. But so just so everyone can kind of see here, I don't know if you guys can see this. So we can go to potentially visible objects right there. And now let me move the chats out of the way so I can see what you guys are seeing. This is why, like, when I can determine something, like if I determine what it is, I might videotape it and tell you that it's the ISS, or tell you whatever it is. Or if I think it's something that's not worth it, I just don't even videotape it. But all right, so you see there. So let's see, where does it say right here? All right, so look, right. I got this light. See, that's what kind of sucks. You can't see it because of the light in the ceiling. All right, so you see right there, there is a right there. That's a satellite, and so I know exactly where the satellite is. If I was to go outside and look up, and it was night, I could see exactly where the satellite is. So it uses augmented reality. And so like right now I can see that Genesis 2 is right over in this direction. We have the SL16RB. We got Cosmos 1455 is right over this way. This is SR3RB. And SLR2RB will be arriving in 2 minutes, man. So it's an excellent app, and it'll show you the ISS. It'll show you basically any satellite, and that's always the first thing I do whenever I see a weird light in the sky is whip this fucker out and check to see what the fuck it is, man. Because most of the time it'll be a satellite. It'll be like a communication satellite, some kind of telecom satellite, or like the ISS and stuff. But the ISS also has like a real distinctive look to it, like its brightness. But what's the important thing is how it was traveling. When it was traveling across the sky and then stopped and started coming towards me, then I was like, oh, see, at first I was thinking maybe it was a fucking plane or something because it turned and started coming towards me. So at first I'm like, oh, it's probably a plane or maybe a helicopter or something, where I couldn't actually see the lights on it yet until it flew over top and then changed direction again. And I'm like, oh, I can see then. No, it's not a plane. It didn't have any navigation lights on it. Didn't have anything on it, So whatever it was fucking cool, Is a satellite that goes north over the West Coast? Yes, there's a ton of them. Yeah, basically every sat is on it, But there again, I don't know if any military, like any secret military satellite is on it. I I'm assuming that they would put the satellites on there, not because, you know, like they don't need to keep it a secret for, you know, it being in outer space. They need to keep it a secret for what it does, what its purposes are. So, you know, they don't really need to conceal the fact that they launched a satellite. They just conceal the fact of what's on, what the payload is, you know. Yes, correct. Gas mask, smooth virus is correct. What up, Zebrax? How you doing, buddy? Can I ask your opinion on CERN and sun's connection with extraterrestrial life? Yeah, dude, talk about DeLong. He says disclosure is going down in a handful of days, despite ufology's usual bullshit. I think this will happen very, very soon, and not on some bullshit. They usually show up in those satellite apps as something like USA 1234. Yeah, you know, so probably. Let me get back to Matthew Turner's question. Wants my opinion on CERN. My opinion on CERN is a very fascinating piece of technology that all of humankind should be extremely proud of being able to create. And you know, it's no disrespect, but disclosure is baloney. Bingo. But yeah, I think CERN is a fascinating piece of technology, and I know I would compare it to us landing on the moon, you know, on like its importance in its creation and shit like that. I mean, the Large Hadron Collider is, you know, it helps us answer the fundamentals of the universe and the world around us. So do I think it's a fucking portal to hell? No. Do I think it has anything to do with aliens? Absolutely not. It is a place for theoretical physicists and engineers to get together and build a fucking machine that slams particles together at almost the speed of light, and then studies the little quirks and all the little particles that come out of it. And that tells us what the universe is made out of, what the fundamental properties of the universe are. I don't think it's anything other than that. I think it's a fascinating piece of technology. I think it's really cool. I think it's awesome that we were able to come together, and, you know, all these different nations to come together and to build such an exciting piece of equipment, man. They are not going to tell us shit. Who? Oh yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah, fucking Tom DeLong. Yeah, right. Good day from Antarctica. What up, Niels? How you doing from Antarctica? It's a little warm out today, man. It's like, yeah, below 40. Getting hot in this motherfucker. You know, Tom DeLong also said that same shit a while ago, dude, about how disclosure was happening right then, and it fucking never happened. So I feel that way about scientific space missions. No matter what country is launching the rocket, if it's on a scientific mission, then the moment it lifts off represents us all. Absolutely. I agree 100%. Smooth. I couldn't have said it better myself, man. Baloney indeed. Smooth. DeLong is full of it. I have to agree with you guys, man. I just don't see it happening. If it happens, I will be incredibly surprised. I will be incredibly pleased and surprised. When it doesn't happen, I won't feel shocked. I won't feel upset. I will feel like, well, fucking duh. As usual. It's like those episodes of Monster Quest when they are like going to discover Bigfoot. Every time you see the episode at the beginning, they're about to discover Bigfoot. At the end, no Bigfoot. Every fucking time. So Niels Alibalas says, great, man. Sweet. Good. At least you're having fun in Antarctica, brother. Yeah, you know, I think I'm wondering if the I saw some people goofing on a failed launch from India. I didn't find it funny. Felt bad for those engineers who worked so hard on that rocket. Oh, right. Oh, you want to know what was fucking sad is when China launched one of its rockets, okay, one of its space rockets, you know, to go do a scientific mission or whatever. The fucking rocket fucking went off course and slammed into a city and completely fucking killed like everybody in this fucking city. And China just fucking covered it up. Like nothing happened, nothing to see here. Nothing. No, these people don't exist. They're never alive. You know, like China cares so little about human life. It's fucking insane. It's crazy how little China cares about human life, man. I wonder if Hillary would squeal about it if she was heading for prison. Maybe she don't know. Anyway, of course she doesn't know shit anyway. Ain't no one telling Hillary shit, dude. You know? Fuck, man. You know, and if she did get told shit, I'd be fucking furious because that bitch doesn't fucking deserve to know fucking shit. She deserves to know a fucking boot in her ass and deserves to be in fucking shackles. And not because of fucking Benghazi or some other bullshit fucking email bullshit. No, she deserves to be in there because she fucking cheated Bernie Sanders, dude. That's why she deserves to be in there. Yeah, I remember that incident in China. They covered it up, right? That was fucked up, Smooth. I mean, for real, Cyrus, they fucking like an entire fucking like town was fucking wiped out, dude. And a fucking huge explosion. The missile went off course and slammed into a city, a little town, and fucking like nuked everybody there. And China's like, nothing happened, nothing to see here. It's fine. Oh, it's fine. They don't let reporters, no pictures. They went and confiscated every camera, every fucking phone, any way you could document what happened. They went and fucking confiscated all of it. And it wasn't until years later that it fucking came out and it got exposed for what happened, man. You don't swear enough. I just wanted to say, well, fuck, I'll try to swear more, dude. She might know there's a cover up. She's close to the deep state. No, she's fucking not, dude. She ain't close to she's a fucking private citizen, dude. She ain't close to fucking shit, man. China only cares about Pokemon, or is that Japan, right? I guess those Chinese launches don't have a range safety officer. No, hell no, they don't, dude. Dude, 10 national security, big deal guys are with the long and a lot more coming, including Robert Bigelow. This is a fact. Oh, what happened to his fucking message? Oh, he retracted his own message. Damn it. I want to see what he said. Anyway, yeah, you know, he could have them. Well, he could have some fucking big shots with him or whatever. Do you think they're using Tom DeLonge to come out and say, yes, aliens are real? You really think that's going to happen? How much are you willing to bet? Is Bigelow publicly backing Tom DeLonge? I'm sure he would be. Why wouldn't he be? You know, fucking, you know, Bigelow's into fucking everything. He's into fucking ghosts and you know what? The one thing I don't like about Bigelow is he is a hardcore right-wing fundamentalist Christian, you know? Like fucking, like he's a super hardcore Christian. I don't know if he's right-wing, but he's a super hardcore Christian, you know? And it's like, you know, as soon as you become fundamentalist and shit like that, you fucking lose me, dude. I'm just like, you know, I don't know. Tom DeLonge is meeting Robert Bigelow right now. Yes. It's coming out soon. Oh, let's fucking let's hope for it, dude. I mean, I would love to see it, dude, but you have proof? What's your proof? I want to see what Franco's proof is. If he could build us an inflatable spaceship, I don't care too much where he goes to church. LOL. Yeah, you know, I do care though when it comes to fucking him being like in charge of MUFON and shit like that, you know. Excuse me, at least he's not a Muslim. Who cares if he's a Muslim? The Christian, Muslim, same fucking thing, dude. You know. But it concerns me when you put someone like that in charge of MUFON and shit like that, and they start kind of pushing the narrative that fucking UFOs are demons or something. You get what I'm saying? See, shit like that, that scares me. I don't like that, man. LA Marzarulli, or what? Oh, I can't stand that guy either, dude. He's so fucking terrible, man. Oh, real soon since at least 1980, right? You know? And I mean, what up, Vlog Like No One's Watching? How you doing, buddy? I want to see it, man. You know, I want to see this. What's your proof? You have proof like Lincoln. That's not proof like Lincoln. How is that proof? You have proof like what? What's your proof? He says, I have proof like Lincoln. Like Lincoln what? How does that prove anything, dude? Muslims like to destroy history. Every religion likes to destroy history, dude. You know, it's fucking, you know, it's not just Muslims, it's fundamentalists, dude. All right. Because I have Muslim friends who are not crazy, who won't go around killing people, who think terrorism is fucked up and shit like that, dude. And that's just who they pray and shit like that. They're just Muslim. You know, there's a difference between them and fundamentalists and extremists. And that's the problem. You're comparing them all together, you know. Just like there are extremist Christians, you know, people who go around fucking shooting up abortion clinics and shit like that, dude, you know. That doesn't mean Bigelow is going to go shoot up a fucking abortion clinic, you know, just because he's a Christian, you know. But if he becomes a fundamentalist, then you got an issue. Then you have a problem. Got it from DeLong himself. What did you get from DeLong himself? Are you going to get to the so-called proof or not, dude? Before that, it was all a bunch of millennialism, right? You got WhatsApp, got it in the cache. Go to just use Google Hangouts, dude. I want to hear it from Bigelow, not DeLong. You know, I want to fucking hear it from like Pompeo, dude. If anything. All fanatics are dangerous, correct. Exactly, you know. You know, there's a lot of people I know, there's a lot of friends and family who are Christians who aren't crazy, who aren't dangerous, but there are a lot of crazy ass Christians who are fucking extremely dangerous, man. And you know, it's a scary thing, man. So fucking, you know, but you can't group them together with fucking, you know, you can't group regular, you know, people who have faith in with extremist fundamentalists, you know. We gotta recognize that there is a you know, a tremendous difference between the two, you know. It's like when people people in another country look over here and say, oh man, you know, Jeffrey Dahmer, he's a white guy, he went and eat people, you know. And look at you, Kyle, you're a white guy, he must fucking eat people. It's like, no, I don't fucking eat people. I don't try to make any sex zombies by injecting acid in their brain. They're like, yeah, you do, you're fucking white. Duh. It's like, so what? It's like, you know, it comes down to the individual, you know. So saying an entire race or religion is anything is, you know, is imnet. It doesn't mean anything. It's moot. What up, Jason? How you doing, buddy? There's a lag. The Lincoln comment was delayed. I see. So what do you got? Like, so why don't you just tell us, Franco, or why don't you hop on here and tell everybody what kind of evidence you got, brother? I mean, we're all super interested. Believe me, I am, dude. Do you have WhatsApp? It won't let me capture the image. No, I don't have WhatsApp. I have Google Hangouts. I have Facebook Messenger. I've got it. All right. Yo, what's Gutchy man from Cali? What up, Gutchy from Cali? How you doing, buddy? I can't find you on Hangouts, pimp. Oh yeah, dude, I'm definitely on there. Go and look up UFO proof. You know, fucking all capital letters UFO proof on the Hangouts, or go and look up my email, and that should search that. You should be able to find me doing that too. Hang on. All right, so there's my email. You can go and search that. Just copy and paste it into the search on Google Hangouts app, and you should be able to find me no problem. You'll see my little icon, my little alien dude. So, all right. Well, I want to see this the stuff that Franco has. Franco, can you just email it to me or hit me up on Hangouts or on Messenger or whatever? Yeah, because I want to see it. If it's good shit, dude, we can do it. We can do a fucking show on it, man. But I'm gonna get out of here now. Because I gotta take my girl to work soon. So that way we can get ready and I can get everything ready. And then we're gonna be back today to do another show. In about 2 hours. So yeah, when Sean gets off work, we're going to be doing our ancient Egyptian, secret sites discovered video. So make sure everyone comes and join us for that. Everyone who's on there, make sure you guys come back and join us for that from about 2 hours from now, man. So, and make sure you give this video a fucking thumbs up. Show up your love. Oh, we got 2 trolls, fucking douchebags. You know you love this channel, you fucks. Go give it a thumbs up. I think they had roads and cars and trucks and cranes and all kinds of machinery back in ancient Egypt. They very well could have, man. Why don't you come back and join us for our discussion in about 2 hours about these undiscovered sites around Egypt, man. Jason, you gonna be there? All right, buddy. Franco, are you gonna be there? Hopefully. Smooth Virus, vlogging, no one's watching. You guys, Paul, hopefully we'll all be there. Gas Mask. Hopefully we can get you guys on there and have a good show. All right, you guys, I am out of here. I will see you guys in about 2 hours. So make sure you're there, show your support me on fucking Patreon. Go and pick up your own UFO proof hoodie and stuff. Oh, there's some fucking issues with the fucking Teespring right now. So if you're wanting a hoodie or something, you just hit me up directly. Go through my email, hit me up on Hangouts or whatever, and let me know, and I will set that up for you. Because we're having some fucking issues. So, DeLong sent out from Instagram about a month ago an image of Bigelow's inflatable habitat and a text about a big guy now joining his team. That's pretty cool. Sweet. All right, Forerunner. Talk to you later, Paul. See you guys later. Bronco, see you guys there. All right, you guys. UFO proof out.